Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider Legends. I'm Mark1, aka Hinlugia, and this is going to be the extra video, because I don't think this will take too long. So yeah, let's take a look. It's the credits. We've already seen those, so no real use of that. The cinematics, in case you want to watch any of those again, and the character profiles. Lara Croft is an adventurer, world traveler and archaeologist who seeks out tombs and relics fueled by an obsession to uncover the secrets of the great ancient civilizations. She's a superb athlete, fluent in a dozen languages, including Russian, and will stop at nothing to get what she wants. And there's even pictures, I didn't know that. Okay. Was Winston Smith. Winston's family has been with the Crofts for generations, and he has been a family butler since he was honorably discharged from the military in his late 20s, which I think is about 60 years ago, looking at him. Just as his father before him. He moved into Croft Manor to stay as the only living staff when his wife died, before Lara was born. He tends to all Lara's household needs, going far beyond the duties of a traditional butler, given Lara's unusual lifestyle and pursuits. But he has never disappointed her. His loyalty to Lara, her parents, and Croft Manor is beyond question. And he also has the ability to teleport around, at least in Anniversary he does. James W. Rutland. Why do I suddenly get a feeling that this guy is somehow being a joke to Bush or something? I'm just thinking too much about the W. Okay, James William Rutland, Jr. The Rutland name has been attached to politicians and CEOs for decades in American aristocracy. So James William Rutland Jr. grew up in a bubble of enormous wealth and privilege. He went to West Point and managed to graduate on his own merits, barely, and it gave him a sense of self-discipline and strength that he finds useful now that he's free of the military. Except for his time at West Point, he has never known scarcity or refusal. He's an energetic man who plays hard and has never been lazy in that regard, though he works hard only in pursuit of his desires. And no pictures for him or Winston. Amanda Everett. Amanda Everett was one of Lara Croft's best friends at the university. While she was a promising cultural anthropologist, she had a love of metaphysics and a fascination with mysticism that, in Lara's opinion, interfered with her ability to be an effective scientist. Amanda dreamed of rediscovering mystical knowledge from the past, knowledge that the scientific age not only lost sight of, but actively drove out of the world. She hoped to then teach these forgotten truths to others so they could gain spiritual enlightenment, but her career, wherever it was headed, was cut short by a terrible unexplained event in Peru, where her body remains with a dozen others in a collapsed tomb. Well, we know that this is not true. Toru Nishimura. Toru Nishimura is a wealthy media magnate who owns a half-dozen television stations and newspapers throughout southern Japan. His rise to this position was rapid, and he still enjoys acting like the journalist he once was, so his days aren't completely filled with corporate concerns. One investigation led to a corrupt cabinet minister, a priceless silver statuette, and a young archaeologist who saved his life when the artifact turned out to be much more than it appeared. Lara Croft and he became friends after the incident, and they helped each other whenever needed. I said this once before, but throughout the Tomb Raider games there are a lot of references to old things happening, and they could probably make that into a new game, Tomb Raider Chronicles 2 or something. Or the new Chronicles of Tomb Raider or something like Shogo Takamoto. Shogo Takamoto was a rising star in the Japanese mob for years and now is a Yakuza Kumicho boss. He has a love of ancient weapons and he became a fixture in the upscale black market, frustrating collectors and adventurers alike with his mixing of forgeries with authentic rare items, using the strength of the Yakuza to... probably selling that wrong or something. Using the strength of the Yakuza to protect himself from cheated buyers. A confrontation with Lara Croft over some forged items, however, led to a loss of faith so extreme that he was forced to withdraw from the antiquities underground. Why he did not kill her remains a mystery within the Yakuza, because the idea of him being unable to kill her is beyond belief. Well, I think we know it's the other way around. Lara didn't kill his sorry ass. Zip. Zip is Lara's right-hand man and tech expert. Always in contact with Laura via her headset, he is able to instantly provide her with a wealth of information by accessing various electronic reference sources and other online knowledge databases, aka Wikipedia. In his spare time, he tinkers around with electronics, developing new technology that might prove useful to Miss Croft in the field. In addition to being a savvy purveyor of all things geeky, Zip is also a distinguished chef and has worked in some of the best kitchens in Northern Europe, though I believe we never see him cook. So I think there's some doubt in that. Alistair Fletcher. Alistair Fletcher is Laura's research assistant and a repository for a fantastic array of detailed historical information. He confines his researches to libraries and museums, however, concentrating on understanding and explaining what has already been found out, as opposed to Laura's search for new artifacts. He's a 15-year doctoral student at Oxford and hasn't received his doctorate because his belief that everything is connected to everything else makes it impossible for him to draw the boundaries required to finish his dissertation. Yeah, so he's working on a paper that's going to be an infinite amount of pages long. Anaya Imuna of Imanu probably. Anaya Imanu is a civil engineer working in impoverished areas of South America. She's a friend of Laura's, dating back to their days at university, and she was with Laura during the tragedy near Paraíso, Peru. She has once led a distinguished career of her own, routinely crossing paths with Laura. Again, something that could be explored in a new Chronicles game. And the Unknown Entity. An unexplained malevolent entity of unknown origin. Laura Croft first encountered it in a subterranean pre-Incan ruin outside of Paraíso, Peru, where it brutally killed most of Laura's colleagues. And that's the character profiles. Location concepts, we'll take a quick look through these. Spiderwebs, never liked those. Oh, and those things. Never really figured. They never really explained anything real about those things. Peru was a nice level. And there is the artifacts Amanda took. And the light show. And the queen. I've forgotten her name. And that's that. Japan. Okay, never did see this, so that didn't make it. We saw that. Not really, but sort of. A similar concept was used. Offices. And at least closer sanctum of Takamoto. Oh, that is definitely new. We didn't see this, but at least the concept of breaking the wall was used with the dragon. And there we have the dragon, speaking of the devil. More. There's a lot of concept art from this place. West Africa. Nice. The scorpions. The first main room. More of it. The blocked wheel. And the water room. I didn't really notice this. This is the upper outside of the temple. England. Standard fare of what you'd expect from an English an Arthurian museum, and the crypts below. That isn't really as standard. And there we have King Arthur in his broken shell. Kazakhstan. Frozen underground Tesla research facility. Don't think that's ever been done before, although Tesla has been done. And here we have the concept for the core, the generator core, and for the experiment. Nepal, and your standard mount and so forth. Didn't really see that clothing line anywhere. Oh, so the ship, oh no, that's a different airplane. It looks more like a smaller thing than Laura's mother's craft. That's concept of a camp, but we never really ran into that. Oh, this would have been nice if they put this in. The Ice River, North the Ice River, and the temple. And oh, this from this. Someone commented on the Kingdom on episode number 9, or yes, it was 9. That this symbol, the one on this side, made him think of the Skion. Yes, he is right. That looks a lot like the Skion, though well similar in that it has 3 different parts. Here, here, and here. I'm with aim pointing to the side because I can't. The mouse doesn't go over this thing. Yes, it does look a lot like the Skion. It's a nice little thing they've hidden there. And Deus, the Dylan stones, as I call them. What is that within? I think I have an idea, and that's it. Okay. Object models. Yeah, that's the models for everything. We've already seen that throughout the game, so no real use of watching those. And here are the outfits. I don't have all the outfits unlocked because some must be unlocked through the time trials. As you can see, there's a few missing, but I have looked up what they are and how you need to unlock them. Legend Union Jack, Legend Black, Legend Blue, these colors, most of these. And pink, the biker red jacket. I like that one. No jacket at all. Evening ripped, evening red. Classic gray, winter no coat, winter orange no coat. And those 2 missing there are winter pink, which is unlocked by completing the finishing the Nepal time trial under its required time. I didn't look those up, didn't see them anywhere. And the one below that, the other one is winter pink no coat, which you would get for completing the Peru time trial. Catsuit. Oh yes, outfits are unlocked by collecting rewards. Not specific amounts, but percentages of the levels. Snowsuit, suit, like that one too. Suit cream, not as much. Special forces, not. Special Forces Urban, though I don't really think snow camouflage works in urban territories. Brown would be better. The 2 missing there are Goth and Goth lace shirts. I've got pictures of those, of all the missing, so they're probably going to pop up over Laura here when I name them. For the Goths, complete the England time trial. For the Goth lace shirts, complete the Japan time trial. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's more below here that I locked, and it just skips over it if I use the directional keys. Sports, it's unlocked from the beginning, I believe, from Croft Manor. And the remaining ones are Sport Green, Bolivia time trial, Swimsuits, complete all the time trials. Swimsuit Black, complete all the time trials and collect all the rewards. So the Swimsuit Black is the ultimate skin, the last skin you'll unlock in the game. And then there's Amanda, which you an Amanda skin similar to what was her name again? Protagonist of Anniversary and the original Tomb Raider. Queen of Atlantis, the bitch we burned. Then she popped up again and we crushed her. What the hell was her name? Just pounding my head here to figure it out. Yeah, I probably had it up here on screen. That's really stupid of me to forget the name of the main antagonist of Tomb Raider Anniversary, because she's a pretty, decent. Oh, she's a very good antagonist to hate, and I think I called her the protagonist before. Sorry about that. I at times confuse those 2 words, pro and antagonist. Okay. To unlock the Amanda skin, complete the Ghana time trial, and for Amanda Winter, complete the Kazakhstan time trial. that's about it. Oh, and the pistol upgrades, these are applied immediately. Though I don't think I really noticed the difference. And here's special, where you can get activate cheat codes, but I didn't look these up. I believe you have to put in codes or complete time. Yes, you need to complete time trials to do this. I believe I looked them up, but and written them. Oh, here I have to make a back of my notes of the time trials. Okay, the first one is textureless mode, just complete the game. Second one, show enemy health, complete the time trial and the Bolivia time trial under 12.5 minutes. Or I'll have these pop on screen. There's quite a lot of these. And then there's the unfortunate mishaps video, but we already saw that. And yeah, then that's that for the extras. Now I'll have to go through each level again to make my own unfortunate mishaps video, because the one in extras here doesn't show every single failure. So this might take some time, but I hope I can complete this before my jaw operation in 2 days, so I can still make this while my jaw is still in one piece. But this has been the the first extra videos, depends on how long it took. Though I'm probably going to stick this into one video, just as long as it isn't too long after 30 minutes. But yeah, thank you for watching. Next time will be my custom on my own unfortunate mishaps video. But until then, have a nice day and goodbye.